I'm fifth generation whitewater kayaker. My father paddled with me when I was growing up. His father paddled with him. I've already taken my son kayaking with me, and it's something we do as a family. We grew up as paddlers, we grew up as racers, we grew up as extreme paddlers, we grew up doing freestyle. I was able to go to 3 Olympics. I saw the beginnings of what has now become mainstream kayaking happening back when we thought it was crazy stuff. So to see the sport evolve is very, very interesting. We're the first generation that has been a part of this renaissance in whitewater kayaking with play boating, with green wave surfing, with SUP, and we now bring that DNA and that history to the engineering and design of these whitewater parks, where you're bringing natural whitewater a lot of times back to a community that's industrialized their river or built dams or built concrete walls, and you're opening that river back up. You're recreating a riparian zone, you're recreating natural fish habitat and a river system. You're designing not just a park, but you're designing for a lifestyle. It's about kayaking, it's about hanging out by the river, it's about being with your friends, it's about having fun, and it's about coming together and competing, challenging each other on the river. There's people who come to these parks and their lifestyle is to stroll on the banks or to sit under a tree and read a book. And so when we come in as designers, we're not looking at designing concrete monoliths in the river. What we're trying to create is fun. What's interesting about whitewater parks is how they've evolved in just the last 4 or 5 years. It's gone from classic rock drop structures and permanent structures, they maybe get tuned once or twice in their lives, to a whole new generation of play waves, a whole new generation of slalom courses where we can reconfigure an entire whitewater park so that it's not only state-of-the-art for today's sport, but as the sport evolves, we can evolve our course and have that same park change and be state-of-the-art 10 years from now. It's all about how do you create that perfect adventure, how do you make that wave more challenging and more fun. A big component of this design is streamside design. How do you welcome people into this environment and make it safe for them to walk by the river, make it accessible for them to put their toe in the water. And so to run around and create these whitewater parks in all these different communities and plant the seed for a kayak club and a kids club and a racing program, and eventually to hold events that grow the sport and grow the number of people that take part in kayaking, that's a real passion for me, and that's what makes this job so rewarding. Is not only do we get to create a whitewater park that I like to paddle on, but we create something that a lot of people can use and that a lot of people can enjoy.